Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me.
All right, what up? Welcome to episode 28 of the Superfan Sprint podcast. Me, host Jake. Gents, we'll go to you first. Guys at work, what up?
Yeah, reporting live from Glen Abbey today. Probably the only podcast from the course, but the weather is less than optimal.
Oh,
There's 18 pond.
yuck.
Also, my freezing take I meant to mention last week, but I said at the beginning of the season Boston wouldn't even make the playoffs.
Well,
And they had the record-breaking season, so forgot to mention that.
I picked them to miss too, not going to lie. I didn't think they'd be that they just broke the record, but then they
We're a
fucked up.
couple of clowns.
Yeah, but how'd they do in the first round?
Yeah, now they're an irrelevant team.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Montreal, just a good year. Anyway, Matt, what's up?
What's up, boys? Big Panthers game incoming tonight.
Yeah, let's go.
They're redoing the roof here. They cut the cord on
Let's go, Cats.
on the cable, so I'll have to find it on my phone tonight.
Oh, you're going to be there until what time? Oh, shit.
I'll probably be on the road during the second period.
You got to go to a bar or something. Just go by yourself, post up.
Go
Grab
to
a few
Al's
pints.
house.
Get
Go to
a
my
Coke.
brother's
I
house.
could go to Al's house.
Get a Kona.
Yeah, dude, I
Good
put up
man.
like 6 Konas on the weekend. Christ, man!
How many?
Only 6.
Log off,
But-
man.
But I've come to learn that Konas are good. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you can't drink 10 Konas in a day because you absolutely can. But part of what makes them so good is the rarity of having them.
Yeah.
But I was absolutely just throwing down mango carts when I was in Florida a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I have a big 3: the Konas, the mango carts, and then I got it's an East Coaster, Yingling. I fucking love Ying. Fucking love
Yinglings.
Yingling is the best, and that's
Okay,
like the beer that you need like you can't have all the time. It's like
Here's
nostalgic.
Here's my mango cart take. Okay. So when I first went to see Jake in LA for the first time, when we invented this whole thing, I was not big on the mango carts, right? So we're looking at circa February 2022. Not big on the mango carts. Then I get to LA for a work thing in October 2022, and I'm just throwing mango carts back like nobody's business. All in on the mango carts. Then I go down to Florida in April of 2022, and I'm back to somewhere in between those two things. I don't hate it, but after a couple mango carts, I was like, man, is this really as good as I thought it was? And it's good, but I think I'm less on it now than I was leaving.
You got to keep it so that you only have it when you're you can't have it all the time. That's how I feel about Yingling. If I had Yingling all the time, I'd fucking hate it. It's like a nostalgic thing.
Yeah. You know what else I was just thinking of? This is totally off topic. Jake has introduced every single podcast we've done with, all right, what up? And I'd love to see a compilation of, all right, what up?
Yeah, like that guy.
What up?
Like that teacher who
Chop
walks
that
in.
up.
Have you seen that?
No, we also need is when we go on somebody else's podcast, we need a head nod counter. We all do this when someone's talking.
Wasn't there something else that we all do? We were talking about this once on a previous episode.
I think we all say at some points, but
Yeah, well,
that's like a normal thing.
That's a given. Yeah, you know that compilation of that teacher walking.
Yeah,
into the
that's what I was
classroom
gonna say.
every day?
Hello.
That's Jake at the beginning of our podcast. All right, what up?
Yeah. I'm not mixing it up either. We'll have to keep it
No, I don't want you to ever
at
mix
least
it up.
season 1. Yeah.
Don't ever change anything.
Yeah.
This is a long season if it's season 1.
Season 1 is the pre-sprint. Season 2 is a sprint.
Right.
Season 3 is gents.
We're on the
Who's it?
phone.
Jimmy?
We're on the phone.
Is that
Gents?
Jimmy?
Jimmy from Cincinnati.
Yeah, is Steven
It
Stamkos
was Jimmy. I
booking
had
a
to tell
tea
him
time?
we were recording.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah, he's like asking for a tea time. Or he wants to sell
Yeah.
some ultras on the course or something.
Did you just say thanks for calling Glen Abbey? Can you fuck off?
Yeah, tell him the Canadian Open's not there for a couple years. So you can't sell any Michelobes.
This phone is so finicky. Every time I go to pick it up and I pick a line, it'll hang up sometimes. I've hung up on 100 people and I've only been here a month.
That's the move, though. That's the move. That's what I would do too.
Is it really the phone, or you just
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. Like, oh, I
And I
accidentally.
also like transferring people to like food and beverage and stuff. You pick it up, you transfer whatever. You have to hit connect after it rings once, and I didn't know that for the longest time, so I was just
Dude.
hanging up on people.
Okay, remember when we used to work in the lumber yard and you used to have to do a similar thing?
Yeah,
I think I can't remember perfectly. Gents would probably know better than me, but you used to have to, you would transfer them and then you'd hear it ring and then the person would have to answer and then you would click connect or transfer or something and then it would happen, right? And I think it was structured that way so that I could transfer over to flooring, let's say, and go, hey, I've got a flooring person on the line, I'm going to transfer them now. And they'd be like, okay, great, thanks. And then you click transfer. But what I used to do I would work there for 2 summers, and for the whole first summer I would dial the number, it would start ringing, and I would just hang up. And so that would just hang up on the person.
yeah, I did the same thing.
It's because our boy Caesar didn't teach me how to use the phones.
No,
Caesar.
What's that guy up to?
His name's Caesar, like Palace.
yeah,
That was our boss the first year I worked in the lumberyard. What a crew we had that first summer. We had Caesar, we had Spencer, we had
They
the
all
big
rhyme?
sweep.
the big sweep. We had Mike Downs.
Yeah,
There was no Viddy yet, was there? Viddy was a summer 2 guy.
yeah. No, Nick. I don't think.
What about DeMello?
Yeah, big sweep.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought Big Sweep was Nick, that guy from McMaster.
Yeah, no.
Right. He was a second summer guy.
Yeah,
Okay. Him and
All right.
Viddy.
the second summer crew was nice.
All
What,
right,
are you
let's.
trying to change the subject, Jake?
Yeah,
We're talking
Yeah.
Lowe's.
I think we should get into some golf talk.
Yeah,
These people are
This isn't a podcast about a Lowe's lumberyard.
Lowe's Lumberyard. Gents,
It's the new Caddyshack, man. Haven't you heard?
so far we've talked about Mango Cart, Lowe's Lumberyard, and the Florida Panthers.
what
So
a
that's-
golf weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah. What a weekend of golf. Tony Finau.
who could it be now? Mexico
Tony-
Yeah,
Open.
Jake's.
Finau.
He's actually my boy. I have one. Gents is 900. I got one guy. he's
Jen's sending, or not Jen's, Jake sent our group chat, who could it be now, in Spanish
yeah, yeah. I went on Google Translate.
after he closed out the dub. Oh, you don't speak Spanish?
Not yet. I want to. I should learn.
Yeah, well, all right. Why don't we, since Jens is distracted currently because
just
he's
fucked
working
off.
in,
Yeah,
why don't you tell us about the JM Eagle you went this week?
yeah, man. This course, Wilshire Country Club. Guess how much it is for membership there? We looked it up.
Okay, for reference for our listeners, this is the LPGA Tour event this week.
Yeah,
this
we had
past week that Jake went to.
yeah.
Where was it? Where in LA?
It's in Wilshire Country Club, obviously in the Wilshire area, Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Great, rich
Wilshire
area.
is not an area I'm familiar with. I was
Yeah.
looking for a Beverly Hills. I need
It
a
was
non-LA
Beverly
person.
Beverly Hills is probably the closest that I would say.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Private. It's a private club, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, private
1919.
club. Hosting good enough that it's hosting a professional golf tournament in LA. So we've got to factor in that inflation. Inflation.
Yep.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with per year 50 grand.
Add about 100K there and you're good.
Sorry, I had a golfer. 150 grand to be a member.
It's 125 to 200, depending on what you get. That's fucked. Dude, the course was sick though. Obviously.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Yeah, sick. Like, that isn't a ridiculous amount of disposable income.
Hey, no shorts. If you're playing there,
Per
no,
year.
no shorts. You can't wear shorts if you play.
Year.
There's like dress codes. Yeah. It's fucked.
Wow. Yeah, dress code I'm not surprised at. No shorts I'm a bit surprised at.
Yeah, it gets pretty hot here in the summers. But yeah, dude, the event was pretty sick. Nelly Corda had a good following. I didn't realize this too. I've only been to PGA Tour events with our boy Robbie. Never gone without him until who knows when.
Wow.
So
Did you go solo?
me, Robbie, and Robbie's girlfriend Kenzie came with. It was her
Oh,
first
third
event.
wheel. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying you didn't go with Robbie.
No, I did go with Robbie. Yeah. Yeah. He drove up. We went.
And our girl Ken's.
Kenzie. Yeah. She was third wheeling. Bobby and I. Bobby, the Bob
Have we
father.
talked about Mr. Finau caddying for his children after his round?
No.
No, we jumped into the JM Eagle because you
you
decided
fucked
to
off.
fuck off.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he did caddy for his two boys after. Is that night
Also,
golf?
how about a course under the lights? Can we
Yeah,
get
that
one
looks
of those?
sick.
Gents, are
Yeah.
you getting some lights put in at Glen Abbey or what, man?
Yeah, I'm working on it. We can
We
golf
got it.
till 2 a.m.
There's another golf content we get. 6-hour drive,
Night
no
golf.
problem. We're playing night golf, 9 holes.
Yeah, 9 holes of night golf.
Yeah.
And it's bright, man. And I'm
Yeah.
sitting there going
It was.
like, all
Yeah,
right,
it
like,
was. Yeah, it almost looked like a
You
driving
take one
range
of
out
those
there.
lights out though. That what's the damage for that thing?
Yeah. Yeah. If Odin, you're listening here, get some glow in the dark balls for us, and we'll play.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get another version of the Superfan golf ball.
yeah, how about Odin hooking up with New to You?
Yeah, Ryan.
Awesome for our brand.
I think it's May 26th.
we're out of
Is
ball.
what it is when Ryan's Chipping for Children event is. So hopefully next year we get to go to that. I can't wait to see how much they get this year. Looks like he's put a lot of work in, so good for him.
That guy's a horse, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
he's a horse.
he's hilarious on TikTok too.
He's got some brutal takes, but
Yeah,
he works hard and he's a good guy.
Yeah, he does. He's
He
got
does
some
have
brutal
some
takes.
But
Just as
some
bad
people
as
thought Boston would miss the playoffs, so
Hey,
brutal
I-
takes too far
I
from
did-
home.
Did you not, Matt? I actually I'll back Jens and say I did too.
No, dude, I thought they would have a record-breaking season.
No, you didn't think it.
Yeah.
Of course I did. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
You want
I
to
don't
know what my hot take was? I picked them to sweep the Cats. So
Yeah.
They almost
They're hard
did.
to
They
hit.
should. They were up 3-1, man.
well, yeah, we've officially passed off the torch from Toronto to Boston.
Yeah. The Portnoy video. Yeah. Anyway. Roy McIlroy going to the Canadian Open. I think I said last week I didn't think he'd be going, just because of where it is. But he's got to go the 3P.
I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago how the schedule is
Because
like
the schedule kind of fucked.
brutal.
Yeah, but I feel like it's hard to justify not going back to defend.
It's like Rom, not like right. Like
Yeah, like
he won
Rom, he probably isn't playing in that tournament if he didn't win last year.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like when Spieth goes to like the Valspar or whatever. It's like a free check.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
free money.
Rom came second behind Finau too. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see? I read a tweet earlier this week, or I guess on the weekend, that he could win $40 million on course earnings this year, which is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Like, if he continues at the rate that he's going.
Also, he broke the course record on the weekend and shot out, and it was his career low.
61, I think it was, right?
Yeah, he was like
Dialed
8
in.
shots back or something.
Is there a Buell this week? There a Buell
I
this
haven't
week?
looked.
I guess you can't look right now. Let's see if I can
I
find
can look.
it. Can you? Okay.
Yeah.
The
So
Buell.
while he's looking, just found out that I didn't win the 50-50 for the Blue Jays. 2.8 million.
Why, were you-
shield.
Oh, that would have paid for a trip.
No, not really a Buell.
No.
Jurgensen finished 14 over.
Okay.
I entered the 50-50 with like a group of people. So everyone put $25 in and we just bought a ridiculous number of numbers. And it was like so there was 18 of us. So 2.8 million, I would have ended up with about 150K, which was going straight into this trip.
Was it just one night? The 50-50?
No,
or was
it was
weekend?
the whole month of April.
Do they do that now or they just did it for April?
No, they do that now. So they do it a month at a time, and you
Oh.
can play them online or in the stadium. So yesterday they announced that the winning ticket was bought in the stadium, which is what we did. And I was like, oh man, let's go.
Is it restricted to Ontario residents only?
No idea. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Canadian residents or the only Canadian team.
Because when they do it in Alberta, it's just Alberta. When I watch,
Or
one
when
of
you
the
try to
games,
go to
like that.
Florida for a hockey game, you can't do that.
That's the Leafs' fault, man, for putting all the suits in the lower bowl and they like raising the fucking prices. Don't you think?
Correct.
Like,
But also, like, it's Leafs Nation, man. Like, even if they didn't have so much corporate in the actual rink, I still think that people would go.
imagine Leafs Buffalo or
Yeah.
Leafs Sens. Yeah.
Leafs. Imagine the Sens or Buffalo being in the playoffs.
Dude,
we brought up-
Buffalo's making it next year. Boston
brought
out
up-
Buffalo in.
There was a bit of a conversation the other day when I was out on Friday night where, like, people think like you should cheer for the team that's closest to you, right? So Jake, you'd cheer for like one of the LA, Anaheim,
Right.
San Jose teams, and I would have to cheer for Buffalo because I'm in Thorold.
I also
It's like no,
I don't buy
Yeah.
the narrative too, where like if your team's out, then you cheer for the next Canadian team. I think we talked about
No.
this already.
yeah,
I am cheering for Edmonton, but that's just because McDavid. But like if Vancouver was in it or Winnipeg, like fuck that, man.
Honestly, this is I was gonna say this might be a hot take, but I don't think it is. If we get eliminated, I'm cheering for 0. I don't give a fuck who wins. I don't like why would I cheer for another team?
Like you'd probably like deep down like this team better for whatever reason, but if they end up losing, like you don't give a shit, you know?
Like I was listening to an episode of Overdrive, which is the Toronto rush hour sports show. And this was when the Jays were going into the playoffs last year. And they had Joey Votto on. He's from Brampton.
Yeah.
Or Richmond Hill or something. He's from
Yeah.
the GT.
Yeah.
And he plays for Cincinnati. And they were like, "Oh, you cheering for the Jays because you're Canadian?" And he laughed out loud over the phone at them.
Yeah.
He said, "I do not give a fuck who wins." He didn't say it exactly like that, but he said, "Absolutely not. I'm not cheering for the Jays. I couldn't care less."
Yeah.
to
I
spin
agree
this
with that.
back to golf for our podcast. That's why golf's so great because you can cheer for literally anyone.
Yeah, it's a hockey podcast now. Well, fuck it. We're talking about hockey the rest of the time.
Yeah. Let's talk about breaking news. We're breaking news on this program right now.
Yeah.
Tiger's caddy moving on
There's 2 breaking news stories. This is the first
to the
one.
slowest golfer of all time.
The can't.
The can't.
The can't swing.
The can't play in less than 5 hours.
Speaking of not being able to swing, did you see the Zaire Golf post? The guy snapping the 6 iron over his neck.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even hear a noise in the video, and the guy's like, "Whoever made it's not funny. It's not funny." And now I don't have a 6 iron.
Do we think
Like,
that's real? People seem to think all that stuff is staged.
No, I've seen.
Yeah,
I have this one buddy. His name's Troy. Guy, you know who that is, gents? Troy West. Guy, he's got a bit of a
milk
temper.
bag.
Got a bit of a temper on the course. He's got a milk bag. He breaks a club probably 4 times a year.
So that video, I get why a lot of people think these things are staged, but that video, there was just something in that guy's voice that made me think it was real. Maybe he's a good actor, but it just seemed a little bit too real for me. But that's the best. Now I don't have a 6 iron because of you.
It's not funny because now I don't have
if
a
I was
6
gonna
iron.
have to delete a club from my bag, it might be the 6 iron. I think I use that the least. So,
Mine's my 4 iron.
What's your Jens is a 3-wood guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
7 irons my go-to. That's my number one. If I could pick one, even though I suck.
I just want my new
I love a 7
3-wood.
iron.
Yeah. Yep.
If I need to just feel the feeling of absolutely flushing a golf ball, I pull the 7 iron out.
All right. Do you want to do
I think I'd go 8, a little shorter.
breaking news too? Matt, who's captain the President's Cup in Montreal?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Furyk.
Jimmy Furyk.
James
Yeah.
Furyk.
Yeah. I put it on the outline, and our super fan here, Matt, didn't even know about it. So breaking news
No.
in
Breaking
Montreal
news.
too.
Jimmy, our
When did that
boy.
get announced?
What a
Today.
swing that guy
This
had.
morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
James Furyk, eh?
Number 5 all time in earnings.
He's already done Ryder Cup, and he got his booty kicked at the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can rebound in Montreal.
The 5th highest earning golfer by winnings of all time. He'll get past,
Yeah.
but
He's got
Probably
a
because he
FedEx Cup.
cashes a check on the Champions Tour every week.
yeah.
He's got a FedEx Cup. Does it? He has the lowest round ever recorded on tour as well, does he not?
Does he?
59?
58.
Where?
58.
at the Travelers. The Travelers Championship. TPC
Like,
Ripon
what a
Islands.
round.
Crawl
People
up.
don't shoot 58 on 9 some like in their lives. Some
I
people.
that's
Yeah,
that's
turn
my
around.
that's what I do.
That's all the people that can't break 58,
That's
59.
that's me right here. Yeah.
People that put 4 in the water on 18 here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a par 70, but it's still 12 under par, which is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's sick though. Yeah, captain in Montreal. That's one of
That
I
is
think
a day.
I think he made that year he made the cut on the number, and I think he ended up losing by like a shot. So he was like one of the first guys out that day and lost by like a shot because he just put up a 12 under spot.
so it's
Yeah.
it's at Royal Montreal, right? They
Yeah.
would do the Canadian Open doesn't go there, right?
They have been before.
Oh, they have been? Okay.
Yeah. Back
So
in the
it's
day, they
kinda
used to kind of
surprised.
rotate between like there's a course in Vancouver they used to do. They do Royal Montreal, they do Glen Abbey, and they do Hamilton. They sort
Fuck,
of
I wish they were in Vancouver the year we were gone.
yeah, that would be
That'd be
actually
unbelievable.
that would be less convenient because if the
Oh,
schedule stays the
it
same,
would be
we're gonna be in
fucked.
Ohio.
It would be fucked. Be
So
Ohio to
we'd have to
Vancouver
van and come
and then
back to North Carolina.
well, this year, man, it would have been Ohio. No. What's before the Canadian Open?
The Memorial.
Memorial,
Ohio.
yeah.
So it'd been Memorial to Canada to here to LA.
Yeah, to Toronto. To
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have been rough too.
How much do you think for a membership at the LA Country Club?
Hey, I'll tell you right now.
I bet you they don't even post that. It's probably like, please email us for a package.
I look up how much for a membership, and the first thing that comes up is Costco.
Gents, how much for a Club Link membership? Do you know that information as a Club Link employee?
No, not really, but I think it's like 80K for some clubs.
They make it so difficult to figure out. It's like, I don't want to talk to someone. I don't want to email someone. Just post it online.
So
Just give me a number.
it's an
I
entry
think there's
fee
an
of
initiation fee.
entry fee of $25K. You also pay $100 a month, but that comes with getting a share of the profits. The LA Country Club is 800 members, so that translates to a value of $20 million. What does that even mean?
What? There's no way they only pay $100 a month. And 25 grand initiation for a country club is not terrible. Like Josh was telling me that for Hamilton, where they are playing the Canadian Open when we go on the trip, they have like, I think it's like a 50 grand initiation, and it's like 10 grand just to join the wait list to make sure that you're serious about it.
No, it's actually 50 grand for the wait list now.
For Hamilton?
That's
So
what I
what's
was
the
told. Yeah.
initiation?
More.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
this is difficult to find out.
Anyways.
Yeah,
let's
you're
move
right. They do make it confusing sometimes.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, let's move. Do you want to do a segment?
Sure.
All right. So
Who's
this seg-
sponsoring the segment?
let's get a guys on the phone. Can I Wellness is sponsoring this segment. Can I Wellness oral sprays for sleep, for anxiety, for hangover, and for a boost if you don't want to have that coffee and shit yourself. Where can you find the where can you find our code, Matt?
You can find it in the description of this video or of the podcast, and also on our website. And the best part about our website is you can click right on the logo.
It'll take you right there.
And it'll take you right there. And what's the code?
Or if you want to be a mutant and just find it yourself and go on the website, use code Superfan25 for 25% off.
25% off. Get those oral sprays in you.
Yeah, I don't have any on me. I'm sure Jens has the boost on him right now for the late shift, but guys on the phone right now. One AirPod in, and then he's
Yeah, the AirPod might have to come out.
He can definitely hear us.
He's laughing as he's talking on the phone.
Oh, we got to clip this. This would be pretty funny.
I want to say something inappropriate, but
yeah, we are in a podcast. Yeah,
we are on a podcast.
Why don't I explain our segment here while he's on the phone?
Sure.
All right. So these guys, we're gonna do another guessing game. These guys are gonna guess the top 10 most popular states for golf. This is from golf.com. And
what's the criteria?
I'm reading. Yep, I'll get there. How they do it here. So we rated each state on a 0 to 50 scale in the following 4 categories. So avidness of golfers. So how often they play. Quantity and quality of courses. Pretty self-explanatory. Legacy or vibe, right? So like Augusta obviously has the legacy. LA Country Club has the
Sorry, boys.
or Wilshire was made in 1919, so it's got that legacy.
Okay.
And then Travelin' Joe's rating. So it was
What was the last one?
Travelin' Joe's rating. The final judgment was left up to me. So the guy who made the article.
No. No.
So this fucking random guy.
Traveling Joe.
So
Yeah.
so what are we doing?
Top
So-
10 states.
Top
for
10
golf.
states for golf based on avidness of golfer, quality of the course, quantity of the course, legacy, and then this fucking guy's own opinion.
Well, where's Cyprus?
Golf.com. Okay, I got the list on my
And
phone
Cali?
here. So here,
Yeah,
let's
Cali's
go.
got to be one.
Cali,
Cali's your first guess, number 3.
Oh, wow.
Florida,
Florida?
Florida's number 1.
Texas.
Texas is not in the top 10.
Wow.
That might be. Wait, when is this made? Because
Ohio?
2015. Oh, this is 2015, so it's kind of old. Ohio's number 5,
Georgia,
not in the top 10.
Oregon.
Not in the top 10.
Oh, that's where Bandon is. I thought
Yeah.
that was a lock.
Washington State,
Not in the top 10.
Michigan.
Yep, 6.
Okay, wait. Let's reassess.
So you got 1 Florida, 3 California, 5 Ohio, 6 Michigan.
Jets. Drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank
I'll
here.
go. I'll go.
Oh, Carolina.
Which
Did we
one?
say North Carolina?
Which one?
North is 7.
North?
Come on.
South.
South is 4.
How was South? I guess it's more warmer, but
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't even have number 2 yet.
You don't have number 2. Come on, Matt.
I've got a couple. I'm gonna go with Wisconsin.
Not in the top 10.
Whistling Straits. That was mine.
That's a dark horse though for this list needs updated probably. But
Probably.
it's still pretty good, I think.
Okay.
we got both Carolinas.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So Florida, blank, California,
South,
South Carolina,
Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina. So you need 2, 8, 9, 10.
Oklahoma.
No.
What the
New York?
fuck? Oklahoma State Cowboys?
Not in the top 10.
Yeah.
Is
Arizona.
New York in the top 10?
Oh, Arizona's 2.
Oh, there. That's
New
a good
York
one.
is 9. So you need 8 and 10.
Okay, I don't know why I want to say this, and I think it's going to be wrong, but I'm going to say Arkansas.
No, not in the top 10. We will be in both of these states for tournaments.
Connecticut?
No.
We suck at these.
Yeah, we're
Well, Matt did 1 and he got all 5 in a row. So that happened once and it probably will never happen again.
Illinois?
Illinois is number 8. Number 10. This one's a debatable one in my opinion.
Minnesota.
No. Close, kind of.
That doesn't help me at all.
Should I give Matt a clue?
What do you mean it's Minnesota and it's close?
It's
But
not
like
really.
it's not North or South Dakota.
No, it's close. It's like you wouldn't think it'd be in the top 10, but
It's within 50. It's within 49 states of
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the same country.
Oh, thank God for that. What about Indiana?
No. A little more west.
People are going to shut this podcast off.
Someone's
Um,
someone's listening to this and screaming the answer.
We should do top 5s from now on because then it would just be quicker.
Someone's punching their steering wheel right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
Number 10. It's hosting a tournament and we didn't think we'd end up going there. But it's one of them that we're pretty stoked about.
Where are the majors? Pinehurst.
it's not hosting a-
Valhalla.
it's
Where's
not hosting-
Valhalla?
It's not hosting a major.
Missouri.
No.
Oh, Colorado.
Yep. There you go. Colorado.
Nice.
So it goes Florida, Zona, Cali, South Carolina, Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, Illinois, New York, Colorado.
First try, Matt. First try.
And for
That
what
segment was just name every U.S. state.
for what it's worth, number 11 was Pennsylvania, which you guys didn't even say.
Yeah. What about Hawaii?
Yeah, how's that not in the top 10? Wisconsin. Oh, they're
Because
13.
life according to Joey.
I think
rules.
Jake's messing with us here.
This is golf.com. I can send you guys the fucking link. But yeah, there you have it. The top 10 presented by who?
Presented by Can I Wellness.
I
Jets
don't have
missed-
any sprays on me right
Oh,
now.
not even the
I missed
boost.
the ad read. Boost
Yeah.
is in the car.
Yeah, there you go.
Boost is in the car. Yeah.
Get you hyped
know
up for the-
Jensen's got the boost on him at all times.
Yep. Yep. Anyway, boys, do you want to anything else to add, or should let's end it quick here?
Are we
Jensen's-
ending it off?
Yeah, do you want? Yeah,
Yeah, we have a Florida Panthers game to watch. So
yeah. Big
Yeah.
Panthers game tonight.
big Panthers game.
And-
A week from now, we could be really happy. Us Leaf fans.
I think you need about 10 more days.
Well,
Or it could be a sweep. Yeah. You calling a sweep here? Let's do a prediction here.
No.
Prediction.
We're not making predictions because it's just gonna throw off the mantra of the
Fuck it.
universe.
I'll say Leafs in 5. You know I hate their guts, but they're gonna win the
Incorrect.
cup. They're gonna win the cup.
Incorrect. I do think the Leafs.
Jake
will
is
win
doing this so they lose.
I said Leafs in 5 last round too, and they won in 6. So I know what I'm fucking saying.
How about we hit up Carolina for a Leafs Carolina game next round?
Or Jersey.
Yeah.
We could play golf in Carolina.
Let's
Heard it's nice.
predict that series. Jersey, Carolina.
Carolina
I'm
in
picking
7.
Jersey in 6.
Jersey in 6. I agree with Matthew.
Wow.
Oh, let's do
All
it.
right, boys.
Yeah, let's end it here. Anything else?
Thanks,
All right.
gents, for joining mid shift.
Yeah, thank you, gents,
That's
for
got
mentioning.
paid for this podcast today.
Yeah,
Finally made it.
What a joke! What a joke!
all right, boys.
All right, buddy.
Yep.
See you later, lads.
Go Panthers.